morning students, welcome to our maths class. We were in the chapter ratio and proportion, exercise 6a, page number 81. All of you see 19th question in page 81. Here is given in the question there are two bits. Some money is we have to divide between two people named A and B. So that only we are going to write steps. All of you look at the board. Money to be divided between A and B is equal to 300 rupees. Between A and B, those two are people, person A and person B. Between them we have to divide 300 rupees. Okay now? Let the share of the person B be X rupees. Why did I write person B's share only first as X? Because in the question they said that the share of A is given as half of the share of B, they said. The share of the person A will be equal to half of the share of the person B. That's why I have taken first the share of the person B be X rupees. Then the share of the person A is equal to half of the person's B share X. Half of X is nothing but X by 2 rupees. Half of X is nothing but X by 2 rupees. Okay now? Now share of A X by 2, share of B is X. Based on the information given in the question, we have taken those. Then ratio of the shares of A and B. Ratio of the shares of A and B. A share is X by 2. Just now we got is to B's share is X, can be written as X by 1. 2 and 1 denominators LCM we have to get now. That is only 2 is LCM. So first term X by 2 into this LCM 2, because the terms are not in the whole numbers, we have to convert them to the whole numbers. X by 2 should multiply with this 2 is 2. This is X by 1 should multiply with LCM 2. 2 ones and 2 ones cancelled. Only X is left here. Is 2. 2 into X is 2X. Even X ones and X ones also cancelled. Then here 1 is left and here is 2 left. Then finally we got 1 is to 2. Is it clear for you? So X and X also can be cancelled here. Then we got 1 is to 2. This is the ratio in which the shares are going to be divided. Okay now? Whenever the ratio is available, we can see some of the parts of the ratio, that is the second bit in that. First, find ratio they asked, that identified. Now shares of the every person A how much share, then the share of person B is how much, that is the question. Then sum of the parts of the ratio is 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. Here 1 and 2 is parts of the ratios, no? So 1 plus 2 gives you 3. Then the share of the person A is equal to person A's share is 1, no? So that 1 by total parts 3 into this is 300. Total money to be divided between two people, that is 300. So 3 and 300 cancelled. 3 ones 3. 3 times 100 gives you 300. 100 once 100 rupees will be the share of the person A. Then share of the person B, 2 parts. Person B is 2 parts out of 3 equal parts. 2 by 3 into 300. 3 table used to cancel. 3 ones and 3 hundreds. 100 twos, 200 rupees. So person A got 100 rupees. Person B got 200 rupees. Their total they got 300 rupees. That is only total amount to be shared, we said in the beginning. It is like previous method of doing only. Only thing, these two steps we have to identify. Then remaining part is easy. Share of the person B when we take it as X, half of this x only called x by 2 will be the share of a. Those two values we have taken based on the information given in the textbook. Okay students, is it clear now? So we'll go for the question number 20. Let us see in the same page number 81 only, question number 20. Let us see. Here also they said ratio of two numbers. Two numbers they did not give, but ratio of those numbers given. Ratio of two numbers given as 5:9. Then HCF of two numbers. That means those numbers, what are those actually? Their HCF is given as 16, but numbers not given. Only ratio of those numbers given as 5:9. Let us take two numbers. Let two numbers are based on 5:9. We can write 5x comma 9x. 5x is the first number. 9x will be the second number. Okay. Now finding HCF for both the numbers what we have selected. So 5x is equal to 5 into x, because we need to write as a product of prime numbers. Here 9x can be written as 3 into 3, 9. This 3 and 3 are both are prime numbers, we know that, into that x left part as it is written. What are the common parts that should be underlined? Both the rows, ROWS, both the rows. That is, x is common in both the cases, both the rows. No other part is common. That will be the highest common factor in both the rows or both the numbers. So that's why here highest common factor is equal to only x, underlined part, that is x only. So here 16 is the HCF of the given numbers they said, but now HCF we got as x. That means x is HCF and 16 also HCF for the same numbers only they said. That means x and 16 both must be equal to each other. So x is equal to 16. Am I correct, students? Because we got HCF as x, but they have given HCF of the same numbers as 16. So that both must be equal. Now then two numbers required are, first number we said 5x, next number we said 9x. 5x and 9x I have written. 5x is nothing but 5 into x value 16. 5 16 is 80 and 9x. 9 into 16 gives you 144. So 80 and 144 both are the numbers actually we have to get. Those two numbers are in the ratio 5:9. If at all we find their HCF, we will get 16 as they said. Is it clear now, students? That means finally we got two numbers which are called 80 and 144. Those both numbers are suitable for the given conditions. What are the given conditions? The ratio of those two numbers must be 5:9 and the HCF of these two numbers must be equal to 16 with the conditions. These numbers are satisfying for the given conditions. So these two are the required numbers. Finally we have got. I hope it is also clear for you. In the previous teachings we have done LCM of two numbers in the same procedure, but directly LCM we have done there. Here also we have done HCF with prime factorization method. This is the procedure through which we have done it. I hope things are clear for you for the teachings of today. So you have to take care of learning all these things. Is it clear now, students? Okay, we will meet with other part of teaching in the other class. Thank you, students.